Hey everyone, I had the coolest experience recently of getting to help somebody learn how to swim and also learn to jump off a dock into a lake. And I loved that when we were up there, she said it was quite a high dock. It wasn't a normal dock. It was quite high, and so not dangerous, but high enough that it was exhilarating for me. I loved it. And so that's a big jump for somebody. She had a life jacket on, but still, and who hasn't done that and who's just learning to swim today. I thought it was so cool that she wanted to, but she said, why do I feel afraid? Because we've talked through, we know the depth, we know all these things, and I'm right here, I'm in the water, and I said, well, it's actually natural that your body's thinking, how deep is this water, and can I clear this, and can I swim, and all of these things. But we've gone through them, and so you can actually say, it is safe. So now I can make this decision. I can even ask God to give me courage. And so she got to go off. It was so awesome. It was so amazing. And then a while later, we went back, and she wanted to go again. And she was like, I thought it would be easier the second time. Why am I still scared? I was like, now it was actually, not a bad scary, but like an exhilarating, exciting kind of, a little bit of scary, right? A little bit of that whoosh. And so even though that was fun, it was scary the first time. And so your body's kind of remembering that. And so we can just recognize that and be patient and kind. And I just loved her willingness to ask and talk through it. And in the end, she decided to go down a staircase and jump halfway, which was awesome. But I really felt like, actually, we always say the first time you do something, then you're good. And depending on what it is, it can be the second time that's really challenging. And I don't say that to predict that for you. I'm saying that if it is that way, it doesn't mean, oh, I can never do this. There's some massive fear that has to be attacked or some problem. It's like, well, the first time you did it, maybe you were still a little scared and you kind of pushed yourself and kind of remembering that, and you get to now do it knowing like, oh, okay, yes, it actually was safe. I can do this. And so those things, we're not just going into something that's not safe. So then ask God to encourage you, strengthen you, give you the ability to do it, whether it's jumping off a dock or eating a food or going on an airplane or speaking in front of somebody. Just ask God to be that courage and boldness and empowering and everything, and going up to pray for somebody, right? Like, I remember thinking, okay, this was so scary the first time. The second time actually was scarier. It was like, oh, wait, now I have these expectations maybe, and I just needed to set all of that aside. Not even compare it to the other. I can compare it and go, it was safe. Like I can check, especially because we were jumping into water. You do have to check the depth and things, make sure it's safe. And it was safe. And so, okay, I can do this. And it actually, now I'm thinking of David and Goliath saying, God, help me with that lion. He helped me with that bear. He's going to help me with this giant. And I go before him in the name of the Lord. Not that jumping off the dock is in the name of the Lord, but sometimes it is good to stretch ourselves. And if it's whatever else it is, it's aligning with the freedom that God has for you. And maybe it is going up to pray for somebody, right? So just ask God to be those words and remember that what's happened before and how he did empower you, embolden you to do it before, and go for it a second time. So don't give up if it feels challenging after the first time. And jump off a dock. It's fun in nice deep water with ability to swim and ability to get out and all those safety things. Have a wonderful day.